Here's Mitchell, will pop from three and can't hit. Here's Diggins-Smith motoring inside, flips it up and off.
Possession coming off a really strong game against Atlanta.
Well, how about that?
And two at Clark off the screen.
Ogwumike twisting, can't. Now, in her future Hall of Fame career, Katie Lou Samuelson has to put it up. And
Alyssa Smith, when she got it inside, went interesting primarily, and that wasn't the case in the earlier games this year.
Shedding Mitchell, leaning forward and draining the J. With some space at the logo, will fire. That one didn't drop. You did. It has been so slow. Off the steal. We're going to take it around Lloyd. Clark bodies in and finishes.
Finishing even with contact.
And that's something that Noelle Quinn talked to us about, but they can't play it quite the same way. Here's Mitchell.
Rim. It's one of those times where
Mitchell at the line. Knocks in the first for up-tempo. And we have Smith after the two made free throws. Ogwumike at three is. Here's Mitchell twisting through the lane, unable to finish. Lloyd, great pass. Magbegor traveled.
And getting the defensive attention from Aaliyah Boston and leaves it.
Ranks in this league's history as well. Clark dumps it in beautifully.
Very difficult pass to deliver, Ryan. Right over the top. Because
we see a lot of those splits for Indiana players. First 13 games, 10.5 points, 42% from the floor. Throws it into traffic, taken away by Mitchell. Out to Clark. Clark trying to sneak it inside. Cooking. Trying to work Mitchell, and good D from
in a fever. And this is an area, and I know it's only one game in a corner of the floor since the break.
Skylar Diggins-Smith can't hit the three. A franchise worst. Here's Clark. Smith with the mismatch. Smith, and that's going to be an offense to the chagrin of Clark.
All right, let's go to the video board. Point shot, and then of course she and Lexi Hull.
Mitchell in the corner. Didn't see Clark on. Talk about how excited they were to beat Caitlin and how. Of Aaliyah Boston has been incredible this season.
She's an outstanding passer.
Defensive teams in the league, second in defensive efficiency to Minnesota. Boston fakes the handoff, going one-on-one with Russell, and Seattle has missed its last 5 shots. Now they haven't. It goes to the corner. Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the three. Here's Diggins-Smith across her body. No.
Aaliyah Boston just with a beautiful, using her shoulder and her strength to put that up on the backboard.
Down, one-on-one with Magbegor, using her strength. Magbegor.
WNBA in blocks per game. Great timing and length. And
nice pass. Whitcomb to Russell. Can't finish it. Kelsey Mitchell jitters her way inside and finishes. Clark, what a pass. Hit stride. And Seattle will take a timeout.
Makes it easy for Hull to finish.
Her get-ahead passing and how much better it has gotten. A steady jog. Here's Whitcomb from three. She got it. Backing down. Boston into Magbegor again. And running. Clark bounces Mitchell. I think she caught it on the ground and then jumped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know what to do with it, but let's see here.
You might be right as well as both head coaches. Jewel Lloyd connects. Indiana ties their season low for first quarter points with 13.
Nneka, this team had so many new pieces to start their season, but it feels...
You have to kind of coagulate as time permits. This break then also be loaded up in the quarter court.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
Indiana this year. Why has she been so good in this matchup?
I saw is an ability to attack Dantas in the middle of the...
What you did defensively to prevent that?
Well, first it starts offensively. We're good to get back and just being mindful of...
In her 4th season at the helm of the Seattle Storm. And
to Ryan Ruocco is to get butter in at some point the rest of this.
Sky, Sun, Aces, Lynx. Clark bounces off, mid-range jumper won't go.
Melissa Smith has really done a good job so far in this.
Slowed down today, and it's really because of Seattle. Seattle is the #1 team. All 5 positions, anyone who's on the floor, we can move in the league, and I think it's an interesting identity that maybe I didn't expect.
Did not quite have it against Atlanta the other night, as they are 13-0. as Duntis fouled. Erica Wheeler into the game for Clark.
Skylar Diggins-Smith so good navigating the screen and then finding
Attacking the closeout. Lexi Hull swoops in, can't finish the layup. Here's Magbegor. Squeezes it to Diggins-Smith. Holly was talking about it, that point of attack defense. And
just see Skylar Diggins-Smith picking up and three-quarter court.
Lloyd trying to get a whistle. Could not. Smith busting inside. Can't finish. A lot of comment. Shot clock at 2. Magbegor able to lay. Here's Mitchell on a 3. She got it. Good denial there from Hull. Here comes Lloyd with Wheeler trailing her. And
You're so pretty. It was so...
actions on the floor as well. You saw? Search what you see using the Google app. Here's Lloyd on the runner. Serves it up. Shauna Agumake at 3. Butter! Becca told you she's third in the league. Wielding through traffic, finds Ho, lays it in. Game season. So this actually would be within the 30 game. She's now 0 for 4 from deep, 1 of 6 from the floor. Agumake bodies in and gets the whistle.
Covers over to get the block, but to me the more important piece.
Aaliyah Boston whistled for the block shots per game. Holly?
Well, the thing that's amazing is just one Seattle, Atlanta, Indiana in 1 week. As he was phenomenal, they are really fighting through it today.
Well, and what's been interesting, into the lane she goes and gets fouled. Caitlin Clark will go to the line game with 30 points.
It was remarkable to me watching games on Thursday. Half of the Olympians, 6 of them, we'll have to wait and see, but they all looked outstanding out of the break.
Lloyd gets off to Hull. Her 3 is good. Clark speeding all the way in to the cup.
Is the basketball. And she pushes pace like no other and able to finish on this one.
Lucky Rowe. Dance, make some noise, do the wave.
Her dig.
I got you.
Right?
I could have done more there.
Start digging her.
Okay.
Lord twisting inside, can't finish it, and Hull the rebound. Oh, the crossover, the 3 is short. Horston will fire away, can't knock it down. Trying to shake Whitcomb, step back is good. Agumake again sings a pass. Hull on the wing, connects. Here is Mitchell off to the races, scoops it in.
Or getting him on her back and finishing.
And Clark is going to get called for the foul.
Blow past the defender is a tough thing to do. Was looking to post up Clark inside. That's where the foul came.
Here's Agumake. A lot of contact, no call. Clark splits the D. Can't hit the floater. Smith through the lane. Skylar Diggins-Smith to the cup. The first half. Indiana a 1-point lead at the half coming up. To find their footing from 3 late in the half as we at the end of the half.
They really like getting going in transition, and how quickly can they put it, gets there even faster. That's the way Indiana wants to play.
I mean, holding Seattle to 34 points, because
Melissa Smith unable to finish, gets a late whistle. Just want to make some of you aware of, because I'm sure some of you, and saw that according to some, she's already officially give her the record according to our company. Others had T-shirt. Here's Skylar Diggins-Smith in and out on a 3. Agumake, and that will be Clark. Lloyd gets denied, but able to hang just enough with the shifty. Here's Nneka Agumake fading away, can't float it in. This is out to Boston. There is Mitchell on it. Clark the fling ahead. Oh, what a dime! And Mitchell late. Up the floor. Skylar Diggins-Smith lays it in.
Just another get ahead. Caitlin Clark head up. Right in, because there was contact there as well.
Well, either way, she has the record firmly now. As Smith, Boston the rebound. Clark a good look. She got it. In there. And Clark up to double figures, 11 points.
Another deep three, really good ball movement by the Indiana Fever.
Holly?
Well, guys, it is significant that Jewell Loyd has just 9 points.
Clark short on that three.
But it is being a much better job. You see the congestion, making it hard.
Mitchell has been working hard to keep the ball out of touches.
And Caitlin Clark gets hit with a technical after that foul call. It is Clark's 5th technical this season. Oh, what a dime! Clark to ball! Anna with pace. Here's Samuelson, denied.
Lou was kind of resigned to, okay, something bad might happen here.
Behind Boston, feeds her. Boston, great footwork. Cupping it, curling it, can't hit it. Horston active.
Really hard pass. And just up and over.
The way those two and their chemistry has developed. Feeds Mitchell. Wow. What a quick turn from Mitchell, just unable. Ogwumike spins inside and finishes the pocket. Smith spins and can't finish. And Smith, Diggins Smith gets fouled by Melissa Smith. 3rd foul on Melissa Smith.
I sat down with her on her wonderful off-day series, and she talks about her role gone through with her mental health, and she really opens up to LaChina. So I know.
But you're probably sisters, so you both won. Thanks for playing, Nate.
Society's Voices of Black Women movement to end cancer. Now, Caitlin Clark a few moments ago squeezes it to the corner to Mitchell. She got it. Ogwumike able to find Magbegor. She connect. Melissa Smith trying to find an angle, could not.
Right there.
Diggins Smith, a three is good. But it looked like Indiana was really starting to percolate off. Unable to float it in. The tip won't go. Another one is good. Loyd shimmying, taking, and hitting. Corner, Mitchell will fire. And can't get it to go. Away. Clark's three. It's good. Here's Loyd. Jumper is good. The other way, Loyd leaves it back for her. And Magbegor looked like she had been tripped, and there was no call. Clark on the move, little runner is good. Now Mitchell picks the pocket as Loyd goes down, and here's Diggins Smith. Skyler, wow, a pass, Smith can't finish the lay.
Perfect example of it, off 1 foot, defender there.
Well, and we've seen it, we saw this in college or senior year as well, as you see how much more. Caitlin, most of her points where the paint piece was in that mid-range, and she would completely avoid it. Knew she'd seem a little more comfortable in those spaces where she is so rare. Caitlin very frustrated. Lead. Here's Whitcomb. Can't hit the three. Long reach. Here's Clark trying to get around Magbegor, and Magbegor. Here's Loyd on the other end, able to lay it in. Here's Mitchell hopping inside. Again, Magbegor there to all 3rd. Indiana, a 1-point lead after 3.
She has torched her team the last few games. Yeah, she's amazing for a reason.
Stand the quarter first. It was Clark. Then, meanwhile, 4th quarter, tight game. Indiana and Seattle as Whitcomb.
Her everywhere around the court, doing a nice job. And then here, just the movement.
Clark, quick first step. Clark cutting to the hoop, able to lay it. Here's Loyd. Wow. It, dumps it down. Duntas gets fouled.
Caitlin Clark just getting it done and taking it right at net.
Maybe Chelsea as well, but the way Jewell moves, she's ability to square her body midair. And after grabbing, here's Loyd firing away, short on a three. Slings it over to Hull, wide open three. She got it. Oh, with 13 off the bench. Loyd able to Clark off a big screen from Duntas.
It's the pass up top. It just gives Hull an extra beat to get the.
Lexi Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue. Loyd unable to answer this. Here's Loyd veering, and Clark will get called for the foul.
Caitlin sees 2 shading to her. It goes to Aaliyah Boston, and how many coming to her?
Well, that was something Noelle Quinn pointed out to passes, working the 4-on-3. Good today. Here's Clark bodying in and banking it. Great feed. Ogwumike, and that is going to be
4. Just steps right in, always willing to set.
Diggins Smith. And a travel. But a travel on Clark. Into the paint she goes. And Lloyd will get shots.
We talked to Noelle Quinn before the game about pace, and she said pace isn't
Williams right now. Gabby Williams, of course, hasn't played in the W this season. As she or not, she wants to come back to the W in the next few days. She said I'd sit her out there.
All right, Holly, thank you very much. It's Mitchell. Lloyd, not that time. Here's Clark bouncing. Boston hitting.
Gets a 1 month free Planet Fitness membership.
Don't try to compare us to so fly, a young, lovable, huggable type of guy. And every piece that I'm dumping ain't nothing stuck about crisscross. We all at so when I get him, I can make it.
Records are spiking 250% in the U.S. Congrats at Caitlin Clark 22. Tisha said she wanted to beat dishes to her teammates.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark with 7 assists on this, actually.
Diggin Smith able to skate free. And 4 is Clark still in pain, holding her left arm from a quarterback over the middle. And now a foul on Boston.
Bound pass and Mecca right there. You're right.
Offensive foul against Seattle.
Means they're still moving. It's their heart's in the right place.
Into the paint, curls around, Ho connects. Diggin Smith leaning, can't hit. 2 in the corner, Ho, you bet.
This game, 6 for 7 from Caitlin Clark, loving it. Indiana now has 1, 2, 5 is coming, and then I think the 6th comes for
double watch. Loose ball, Horston able to clean it up. Clark, she got it.
a really good screen. Lloyd goes behind it.
Here's Mitchell alone, connects. Slow start to this game. And a whistle, look like
This one, Kelsey Mitchell steps in with confidence.
Kicks it out, Dundas, she got it. And
Her strength on the defensive end, but offensively now as well.
Dundas, not that time. 4 to shoot, Dundas step back is good. With 8. Let's take a listen in to South. 3-point range. Another big performance. Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA national TV schedule Thursday on Prime.
Wins from teams at the bottom of the standings.
She was 1 assist away from tying the numbers for Clark. It's just amazing. No player in this league has ever averaged.
You sure? She didn't trust her, and I was like, you know, if there's anyone in the world that has good.
He's in with a tough, tight loss against Atlanta.
From Canada back.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard is back. Yes. Satu Sabali is back. Like,
Clark, 23 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Unable to finish.
Aaliyah Boston was outstanding. 15 boards.
And it took what was a 1-point lead and turned it into 8 feet. Noelle Quinn, I believe, is upset. And Noelle Quinn having to be separated from Christy Sides.